Starting off the episode with a little bit of mystery. Let's go ahead and take ourselves a mystery box from this random. And we'll open it to get ourselves 20 nature runes. Yeah, this doesn't provide much use to a skiller, gotta be honest. Just another quick clip to update you all. As you can see up here, we have reached 18 million mining XP a little while ago. I've only just noticed it though. That's another milestone done. And we are 48.33% for whatever. We're nearly halfway through the crafting level. We might actually get it. I'm not entirely sure because sometimes I have to empty this. Let's have a look how much got there. When the sapphires fill up, I have to empty out this bag. So we get a bunch of crafting XP from that as well. So it's really hard to determine whether or not I'll get the level or not. But if I do finish on 92, I guess it's quite nice. It's like kind of poetic to hit the halfway mark, so to speak, before we get down to doing fletching. And I'm really hoping that I actually have the time to get this, because I did do some calculations and it's quite a lot of hours. I am trying to do this on my phone at the same time, like as I'm doing everything else, like in my real life, so that I'm still mining and I'm still crafting the arrow tips in the meantime. But I cannot promise anything. It will be done eventually. I'm sorry it's taking so long. I really am. I just want it done. Once we're done fletching, I'll be happy to move on. And hopefully the grinds in the future don't take as long. This is apparently 4.7k XP per hour right now. That's pretty slow. That's pretty slow. But it's still faster than Red Dragons on Overzeahlous. What can I say? So apparently this just happened. Soulless Rane has a funny feeling like you would have been followed. Rock Golem at 18,570,818 XP. That is the second roll for a Rock Golem. Surprising, really, considering I got my first one at like 80-something mining, I think. Right when I first started mining to go towards 99. Still pretty interesting. A second Rock Golem. I was expecting this to happen at some point. Considering I'm nearly finished here. Fair enough. I will say it'll be pretty funny if we manage to get a second one before I finish off this, because I've got, what, 59,000 arrow tips left to make? It's not that many. It's really not that many, so we are almost done here. I'll just do this in an update clip now, because I haven't recorded in a while, but I figured it's a good time to do it. I've been given one free pet reclaim as well. That's cool. I don't think I have any pets I need to reclaim, but it's still pretty cool, just in case I lose one. We got 179-ish thousand XP until 92 crafting. I'm pretty sure I can get that before we finish it. I also still have about 3.3 thousand minerals to use as well, so that's pretty insane. I also did do some calculations to see how much molten glass I would need to get 99 crafting if we finished at about 92, and it's about 60,000. And yes, this is accommodating for the making of the molten glass and then making it into Dorgshan light orbs, which is what I would be making. I don't think there's any requirements for it. I'm pretty sure I can do it as a level 3 skiller with no quests. I'm almost certain that I don't need the goblin quest to do it. I hope. But yeah, I've accounted for that. So about 60,000, which means I need to farm 10,000 giant seaweed. It's quite a lot. It's quite a lot. And then I'd have to mine like 60,000 sand, which is quite daunting, because the one thing I worry about with that is actually dying in the desert while death storage, because if I don't pay attention to my water skins, it can easily happen. And that is pretty scary. But anyway, I'm going to go back to mining. I'll probably see you guys again once I've finished the 780,000. So, let's get to it. Okay, welcome to a very special clip. We are going to start crafting these, and it is going to give us the final crafting level of this grind, for now at least. And that is going to push us over in a few more of these. One more is going to give us 92 crafting. Yes, it's the halfway mark. Well done. Members can now craft Zenite necklaces. We do not have access to Zenite, so that's pretty sad. So no unlocks for that, unfortunately. That is the last crafting level I'm going to get from Amethyst. We have got 18,000 left to mine, or to craft, should I say. And then I'm going to go ahead and get all of this fletched into 780,000 amethyst arrows to push us all the way to 99 fletching. Genties and ladlemen, it is time for a revolutionary clip. One that you guys have been waiting for a very, very long time. And in myself, I am sorry that it took so long. It is an incredibly long grind. But as you can see, we have 786,000 amethyst arrow tips. This has taken me since I think the end of October, so we're talking about half a year to do all of this. I was planning on doing about twice as much, but obviously that would take me an entire year to do. But there we go. That is 786,270 amethyst arrow tips created. It's slightly more than I need for 99, but it's totally fine. I'm going to make them anyway. Let's go ahead and price check these just to see, out of curiosity, how much this is worth. 216.2 million GP. That is a lot of money. It is going to drop drastically when I go around to making the arrows, because obviously the arrows are worth less than the arrow tips. But nonetheless, that is a massive, massive stack of cash. And also, this is worth, I think, about 200 XP, 200 and a bit, maybe 250 XP per mineral. I think it's like 950k crafting XP if I go and use all these, which I will be doing at some point. We've also got some bits in here as well, as you can see. But that is us done with Amethyst. I mean, it feels weird to say that. I've lived here for so long now that I've just become accustomed to doing this. I might do more of this in the future. I don't think I will, but there's an entire possibility that if I'm editing or something, I'll just come over here and AFK it for a bit. But for the time being, what I need to do is I need to get over to the farming guild, and we need to go ahead and get ourselves our arrow shafts and some money out. I think the money's actually in LMS, so I will have to go to the LMS coffers to get that. But let's quickly head over to the farming guild, and we'll have a look at the death storage, because we haven't peeked at this in a good while. So let's open this up, and here we go. Right, we do have some money in there. I guess that's just to unlock it, because otherwise it's inconvenient. But 1,251,000 arrow shafts. I am going to have to make all of these into headless arrows just so I can get 82. I guess I probably could find an easier way to do it, maybe with some arrow tips in Catherby. I might even do that, to be honest, because originally I was planning to do this many arrows, but obviously that plan kind of went in the bin. I could still go for it. I mean, it's another 400k. It would take me a good while to get those, so I don't think I'm going to do it. We're going to take out the arrow shafts. I'm going to go get some money from LMS, and then I guess it's just the mass buying of feathers. This could also take a while. Even though it's such a simple task, I have a feeling this is going to take a little bit longer than I'd like. Right, this has actually taken a lot longer than I expected, but if we go ahead and buy 10 more of these, we should be able to open these all up, and we'll have ourselves 864,000 feathers. Now, this might seem like a weird amount to you, because I've got 1.2 million shafts and 786,000 amethyst arrow tips, and you're probably thinking this number doesn't match with either of them. And that's true, but what it does do is actually allow for my calculations to work out correctly. You see, originally when I calculated this, I did 1.25 million arrow shafts, so that when I made them all into headless arrows, I'd have exactly 82 fletching, which is the requirement to make amethyst arrows. But I didn't end up getting 1.25 million amethyst arrows. Or arrow tips, should I say. So I figured, what's the point in doing the extra, like, 400,000 arrow tips? Sorry, headless arrows. Jesus, I'm getting all these words wrong. There was no point in doing that. So basically what I've done is I've done a little bit extra, and I've calculated that if I make steel arrows with these, I will have just about enough to get 82 fletching, and then I'll also have the rest of the feathers left over, or headless arrows in this case, left over, so that I can make all of the amethyst arrows as well. So what we'll be doing is we're going to make all of these into headless arrows, all of these feathers here, so that'll be 864,000 feathers into headless arrows. And once we've done that, we are going to make steel arrows by using, I'll show you on the map here, we're going to use the shop in Catherby. I think I might have mentioned it in the previous clip, but Hickton over here, he sells us arrow tips, multiple different ones, but I think steel is the best value for money. We're going to use them to get 82 fletching, and then from there, I am just going to do amethyst arrows all the way until 99. Honestly, don't think it's going to take that long, probably like a week, which means I should have this done by the time this episode goes live. I'm almost certain of that. But by the time you guys see this clip, you should also see 99 fletching in the same video. That is what I'm hoping for anyway. I do also want to mention that this is actually a considerable amount of money. I didn't realize how much this was worth. I spent a couple of mil buying these, so that's kind of interesting. Let's have a look. So they cost, yeah, 2 GP each per feather, basically. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. That's 1.7 mil in feathers. I didn't realize it was that much. The first level up of the fletching grind. Let's go ahead and make some of these, and we will get ourselves 75 fletching. Very nice. As we're just standing here, chilling, waiting for the system update to kick in, I'm going to make a few more of these, and that is going to give us another fletching level at level, we're going to get it, there it is, 76. Now make amethyst broad bolts. I've also recently realized that this episode, or these clips are going to go up before I finish 99 fletching, and then I'm sorry for getting that wrong. I completely forgot that this week, so in the next couple of days, I'm going to be uploading this video. I thought I still had an extra week. I don't. So no, there's no way I'm going to get 99 fletching done in this video. But next video, it will be done. We've just hit 1450 total level, which is pretty cool. Not many people online to see it. But anyway, that is 76 fletching done. As I said, the next episode will contain 99. So we'll be smashing through this very quickly once we finish off all these headless arrows. Another fletching level coming in. That's going to be... Oh, I'm one short. That's embarrassing. 77 fletching. There we go. We can make stuff. Cool. Alright, so I may or may not have completely forgot I was going to get this level, but that is 78 fletching, another level in the level 3 grind. We've done 455,000 headless arrows so far, and bear in mind, once I finish doing all of these, that is the last part of slow XP, because then I will go ahead and make some arrows. And obviously, once we hit 82, the XP is going to fly up, because we've got all of these to use, and I am so looking forward to doing it. This is going to give us so much XP. And I don't know if I've mentioned this in a video before, but just want to show how much it's worth. 218.5 million GP for all these arrow tips. It is going to drop drastically, I think. If we look at amethyst arrows, this is the price at the 250 for the arrow, 278 for the arrow tip. So we lose 28 GP per. But even still, 786,000 amethyst arrows is going to be a lot of GP. It is nearly 200 million coins in value. I was originally going to sell it to a shop and get some money on this account, just because I thought it'd be cool to have like 100 mil on a UIM skiller. However, I don't think it's that useful. I think the better idea is to trade it over to another account and use it for bond money, because that is a lot more beneficial to this account. Because obviously then I can get bonds and maintain the membership and stuff like that, and also work on other stuff for you guys. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I've already got plenty of money in this account where I really don't need any more, and this is probably just going to end up accumulating anyway from other things. But I don't think I'm actually really going to invest all of this into money on this account. I do want to go on to say this is probably going to be the final clip of the video, because I am currently editing it right now, and I don't think there's going to be much time for any more content. It does take a while to get XP. Obviously, I'm only getting 1 XP per headless arrow, and I do still have 169-ish thousand left to do. So that's 169,000 headless arrows before I get the next level. So this will probably be where I finish off. But in the next episode, I will be grinding out the entirety of 99 fletching with these headless arrows and these arrow tips. We've got about 3 weeks to do it, so I think this is going to go amazingly. It is so good to finally be getting on with this insane, massive achievement of another 99 on the account. I think it will be the 10th, which is super cool.